Beautiful morning here, day 3, and it's calm, cloudy. Sort of those mornings, typically big ball are going to bite today, but we do have a tough tide, and so it's sort of giving you guys an understanding. This week, all week, the tide has been changing an hour every single day, about 45 minutes or so. So it's constantly changing, and these fish are tougher to catch on the higher tide. So we will have to make some good decisions to start off to catch a few bass. Be patient, take our time. But the boat trap is another factor into this one. So looking forward to getting out there and seeing what all's changed. And the other thing is the addition to 10 other boats that have not fished against in this tournament yet. So not knowing where they're at or what they're doing or where they're fishing is another thing. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to getting out there and battling it out with these boys.
This is Major League Fishing's Bass Pro Tour. A beautiful day just outside Richmond, Virginia at the General Tire Stage 6. James River presented by
So let me just turn my stuff on up here. Okay, so we're here at our first location right now. We're just gonna make a few casts, see what's going on. Not really feeling like it's gonna be the best place right now necessarily, but we will find out here very shortly. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about what we got set up right now on as far as rods go. Right here we have a frog, chatterbait, swim jig, a couple jerk baits, another chatterbait, a buzz bait, a flipping bait, buzz bait, another chatterbait, a freeloader. You guys are a little bit of a rundown on what we got going on. So same thing over here, freeloader, a couple different things, drop shot, some different stuff. So we'll see what happens. Got some ideas. So the thing is right now is taking advantage of this morning bite. Even though the tide is high, you can see there's spatter dock right behind me. And that spatter dock, when it's real high like that, a lot of these fish will sort of funnel in some of these places. But there is an outside coontail grass line, and so that's figuring out if they're out here in the grass still, because on the low tide, there's no water in the grass. They got to sort of come back out to the edge. On a higher tide, they can sort of slide up there a little bit shallower, so figuring that out will be important for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what these fish are acting like, but high tide, it might be a little slow to start off. We got to make a couple adjustments, but I wanted to just double check and make sure these fish aren't acting right first thing this morning with no boat traffic, because it is Saturday and things are going to get a little bit probably a little sporty out here on the old Chickahominy River. It sure seemed that way anyway. Last Saturday.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Beginning of period 1.
Let's get this thing started. Well, starting the morning off, gonna run around a little bit and sort of see how much has changed and what all is going on. It definitely seems like the fish have gotten pressured a little bit more every single day, which is, typical. And figuring out what to do on this higher tide. I've not run stuff on higher tide, and I'm just gonna sort of look around a little bit. So I'm gonna run a couple places on high tide, and then I'm gonna fish around a little bit more this morning, wind around a little bit more, utilize this time just to sort of see if I can't figure out this high tide situation and go from there. I'm not trying to hopefully overdo anything, just sort of slowly but surely let the day come to me. And that's sort of the game plan, so. Okay, so they are catching some. Gosh, come off.
Edwin Evers, 2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Non-scoreable. Non-scoreable. But we'll just put him on there just to say we did it to get an understanding. Caliber, I'm gonna say 1.5.
1 pound, 5 ounces,
Yep.
non-scoreable.
Yep, I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing out on something crazy. All right, we gotta roll. Last cast. Nope. Let's roll. Let's ride. We're just gonna keep running isolated stuff for a while. Dang, that's a jump. Non-scoreable though. I mean, he came flying out of there. I don't think, no, he's not. He was too skinny. But I was like, dang. I mean, he knocked slacking it too. All right, we're getting bites on these dang duck blinds on a high tide. So it's like, you know, it's just a matter of time, I feel like, before you generate one of them better ones. It's just, the big key with these duck blinds is not breaking them off, because there's so many barnacles. The further you get down, you gotta be really careful. Let's try to make that cast again and not, looks like there's some right here. Good one. Flipping fish, boy. There we go, solid. Got us one. Hey, Mr. Duck Blind. Hey, got a little duck boom.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
They'd be killing some ducks out of that blind. We'd be catching some bass out of that blind. That's a dang typical James River pattern too. Duck blind. I just hate not fishing isolated stuff. It's just like isolated trees, isolated wood. I've had 3 bites doing this and only 1 is scored. Okay, let's roll. We can hit this again on the way back up. I feel good about that. Feel good about it. Flipped one up. If we can just rotate on about 3 places like that, we'll be just fine. Feels a little, yeah, little. Boy, it's warm. We are biding our time right now, trying to, wanted to run a couple places that I thought might be good on high tide, and they haven't been. So we're just continuing to run around a little bit. It's getting a little warm this morning already. About to make a couple more casts and roll. You guys know the name of the game. Hit as many high percentage places as you possibly can and put yourself in a good position, you know, and that's been my plan all week, and that's gonna continue to be my plan. So we're gonna ride. We're gonna flip this again, because there was a few bass here, and then we're gonna run up a little place. At least get
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
I got him right here. I'll just keep rolling until.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out.
Golly. I knew I needed 10 pounds, I could. Now I'm fixing to freaking reel some in somehow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Line
Y'all mind if I make a few casts here? I said, y'all mind if I make a few casts here? Oh, awesome. Thank you, guys. Don't give a damn about nothing but a tide. I'm just sort of biding my time right now, but we're about to freaking roll. Let's roll. Heck with it. There you go. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
Yes, sir. All right, that's the start of a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. We're gonna keep on. All right, a little janitor action. Taking my time, really slow. Drop the poles. Pitched out there on that ladder. They're just being weird. Tide's getting decent. I don't give a damn about nothing but a tide, boy. Ooh, good one. Yes. We need you. Come here, buddy. We need you bad. Okay. Oh, solid fish.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
Yep. Okay. Those. Now, if we can just, I don't know if we can keep this going. We need a couple more. Maybe about 15 pounds this period and 15 pounds that last period. Let's roll. There's a good one. Big one. Yes. Freaking come here. Yes, sir. All right, we got us a decent one anyway.
2 pounds, 13 ounces.
Yes, sir. All right. That's a good fish. We're gonna need a dang school of them somewhere like that where you can just roll up and catch them every cast. You need 213s popping out of the ground. Boom, baby, yes.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
There he is. That's a big one, dude. That's a big one. Ooh, 3 pounder. Yes, sir. Whew, just come out. Yes.
3 pounds, 8 ounces.
There we go. That's a dang solid one. Those are the ones you need. We're starting to get a little bit of momentum, but everybody's starting to catch them too. So That's why I knew we needed to get a little bit of a head start. We had a really piss poor first period and a half, but if we can make it up fast enough, we can get back to where we need to be at. Those places to save my butt right there. Got us back close to where we need to be at.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. In a 32.
I didn't run. I'm gonna run. If I don't catch him in this first little bit, then I'm gonna have to run around like a madman. I have one place I'm gonna hit in the next 10 minutes.
Olivia. Yeah.
And if they're there, I feel good. You know, I feel like we'll catch some bass, but I haven't fished it since the first day of competition. I don't know who has it, and I don't think so. But we'll try him right quick. Nope. Ooh, I gotta roll. There he is. Jerk bait. Got that one, son. Whew. Man, I'm telling you, they ain't easy.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
Thank you. I don't think he's gonna make it, but we'll try him. Nope. All right. He's gonna be right there.
1 pound, 9 ounces.
Yes, sir. All right, we got us one step closer. Oh my gosh, man, it's getting tight. Smoke that sucker. Squirrel.
1 pound, 9 ounces.
Come on, stop it. There he is. Good one too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is just, dude, it is a grind, son. I ran that Icon Mercury all over this James River. My stuff performed good.
2 pounds, 15 ounces.
Almost a 3-pounder, man. That's a huge one right there. If we can get a couple more bites. There he is, big one too. non-scoreable.
£1 pound, 10 ounces.
Yes, sir. There's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Solid one.
£2, 1 ounce.
Solid. All right, so we got to go find a group. We're how far down? I think we're 5 pounds back. So we got to catch either a big one or multiples. I'm gonna say 7 pounds in the next 30 minutes, 25 minutes is what we're gonna need. So I need to stop on a couple places, see what we can do. I don't want to run behind myself that much. Ugh. Decisions. Well, we only have a couple more isolated places left. With 8 minutes to go. I need to catch a big one and scoreable. That's what we need to catch. Just how it is, man. It's just about to make another cast with something else other than drop shot. Caught a few jerking this week and caught some big ones doing that, so. There he is. How big are you? I need like 3 of those is the problem.
£2, 6 ounces.
Dang, man, I just ran out of time.
3, 2, 1, lines out.
Dang, man. Gosh, dog it. Day late and dollar short. This place is really phenomenal, but man, it can definitely get rough during the weekend. And, you know, the pressure got to it a little bit at some places. The tide was definitely different. I just didn't make the right adjustment during that high tide scenario. I mean, you know, you need a couple good bites in that high tide time and, you know, I'm in a good position, but I could not generate a bite, and that's the name of the game. And heck, you just head back. And so good week though so far. Had some good points and some, you know, just really good quality fish. Had a good fish for heavy hitters, and looking forward to getting up to the St. Lawrence here in about a month, having a little bit of time. And it's been a month since I've been home, so it's it'll be nice to sort of get back, hang out with Olivia and Hudson, and spend time with the kids, and just take a breather for a second, the 4th of July. So I'm looking forward to that, but solid finish, but just came up a little short.
I missed him a little bit. Sorry for dang it. I know, it was crazy. I was like, gosh, I should have put in. Hey, Nick, Kyle right here, you can travel 3 hours to come see me, man. I appreciate it. On a tough day, we didn't make the cut, but man, listen to the thing. People like you are what makes it so much fun. Hey, look, this is my guy here, man. He said he watched every single video. He was overseas, working hard.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for it. Yeah,
Bro, thank you so much for your service. Hey, this is the kind of stuff, man. Them hard days in the water, man, these guys, and all the fans, man, that's the stuff that makes it really neat. It really does. 13 and a quarter. Thank you so much. What's up, you dog? You got high five? That's what I'm talking about. Oh. I got you. That's all I'm talking about.
All right, so we just got back, and man, it was a tougher day for me. A lot of that stuff, you know, I just feel like the pressure in the Chickahominy just couldn't handle it, and I just didn't generate enough bites. I did not. I didn't have the greatest game plan to catch enough fish in that first period, and that's what really killed me more than anything, was just the high water. I did not adjust well there. Like, this is the thing. Like, I typically critique the heck out of myself, and I knew I needed to make a decision, and I didn't. I had another game plan that I wanted to roll with, and I should had, but you know how it is. Bass fishing, it's all, you know, you danged if you do, danged if you don't. But felt like I had a good, really good tournament. 11th place finish. Caught fish. You guys got to see it, you know, on a jerk bait, caught my drop shot, caught some on a slider head, caught some on a chatterbait. You know, did all those things, and it just, you know, sometimes you just don't put it together for the winning pattern or a top 10 pattern. And today it wasn't that I just didn't make one or two good decisions. That's really all it came down to. But man, I got a chance to meet a lot of great people. I'll tell you what, there's something that's so important about the fans of the sport and people that came out, sat in that hot sun, waiting in line to come shake my hand and have a conversation about bass fishing. That's that there's not much better than that from having a tough day on the water. There's not a better moment other than a big hug from my little girl. It's about the only other thing. But appreciate you guys following along. I really do. And we got one more tournament. I think we're up on out in, I think AJ, we're up on him like maybe 18-ish points, 19 points going into the St. Lawrence. So we got some work to do there to close out the year and try to hoist that Angler of the Year trophy and try to cap it off with a win on the St. Lawrence River. You know, it's a special fishery, but that's the next big tournament. That's the last tournament of the year, but the next tournament will be on St. Clair. The Detroit River will be going out of the Detroit River, so that'll be a fun one. That'll be a 5-fish limit tournament. We'll get to put them in the old live wells, and we'll be carrying a lot of taking care of these fish for sure. So thank you guys so much for following along. Truly appreciate you all, each and every one of you. I need to do a little bit better job of commenting back to you guys, and so I'll try to do that a little bit more as the videos drop. I'll do it for maybe like an hour or 2 hours, 3 hours. It just gets to where sometimes you get to where you're just running and you're trying to catch bass and you're trying to cover water and you're trying to fish for the next tournament, and it gets a little crazy. So I apologize on that. I'm hoping these videos you guys learned a little bit of something. I try to give you a little bit more insight, and we'll continue to try to do better because there's always room for improvement. Thank you all so much for following along, and we'll see you on the next one.